Hi, I'm Kim Trotto, and we are going to be activating our brains, our bodies, and our souls with some short, simple exercises. And we're doing this so that we can keep our whole selves active and healthy in the long game for life. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. First, the steps that we're going to do, we're going to start off just with walking, like marching in place, and we'll do very simple moves that you'll be able to do easily. Okay, take a look at this picture, and this is a walking memory booster. I want you to try and pick, do pick 3 details from this photo to remember. And then at the end of this, I'm going to ask you if you remember those details. This is our memory booster. All right, now we're going to start with some simple arithmetic, and we are going to be doing skaters. So to do skaters, then you just cross your leg behind you. You can do your arms like this. Just cross in front of you. Okay, so for this, a study looked at solving simple arithmetic, and they found that it improves cognition, specifically in executive functions and processing speed. So these are things that we want to do for our brain health. And it also found that through speaking and hearing ourselves speak out loud, it creates dual action. So let's talk out the math as we are solving so that we can hopefully increase our effect. Okay, and these are going to be very simple problems. You don't have to worry about having too much math. Okay, 8 plus 7 equals 15. 4 plus 17 equals 21. 23 plus 78 equals 101. Okay, if you didn't get them, it's okay. If you got it wrong, it's all right. We're still going through the brain process, and that is what is good for us. So it's okay, even if we don't get it right, it's all right. Okay, for the next one, we're going to be moving on to knees. So we're gonna just tap our knees with our hands. Just a little bit of the waist working too. Okay, we're gonna be doing analogy, knees, analogy, kind of rhymes. So here's an example. Leaf is to tree as petal is to flower. Okay. Car is to engine as bicycle is to pedals. And I didn't even realize that when I wrote this. 2 different kinds of pedals, just 1 letter different. Tiredness is to yawning as itchiness is to scratching. Okay, good. You're doing great. July is to summer as January is to winter. That's right. Okay. Now we have another type of analogy. This one, you can have many possible answers to this, so you can be creative. First one is, going for a long nature walk is like, and I'll tell you what mine is, fueling my soul at nature's gas station. Okay, you come up with your own. I'll give you time here. Okay. The next one is, finding my car keys is like, finding lemonade on a sunny day? Really refreshing. Okay, so this, and remember, that's creativity, and so you can get many possible answers. I'd love it if you share your answers in the comments. Okay, now we're going to stop this, go to marching in place for a minute just to get our bearings, and now we're going to be doing the grapevine. So if you haven't done a grapevine before, it's you're moving side to side and you're crossing one leg behind you. Okay, so that's the grapevine. Okay, we're going to use that for our next brain booster. Let's see. Okay, the answer is 4. What is the question? Okay, so for these types of problems, like I'll give you, here's a bunch of examples. So for the answer is 4, what is the question? 2 plus 2, 4 times 1, 1/4 times 16, 2 squared, 100 divided by 25. What is the number of cylinders that many cars have? How many people are in my family? Okay, so now we're going to do another one, and we're going to keep doing the grapevine. You're doing great. And we're actually almost done. Okay, the answer is 14. What is the question? Okay, come up with as many as you can while we're doing the grapevine, and I'll be quiet. Okay, how many did you get? All right, you can share yours in the comments too. I'd love to see these, see what you guys come up with. Okay, now I'm going to go back to marching in place. Now we're back to our memory booster. So do you remember your 3 details from the photograph? Remember, the goal is to eventually be able to remember more and more details. We'll have different photographs, so not always the same one. So if you remembered your 3 this time, then try for 4 next time. If you didn't remember your 3 this time, just stick with 3. Or maybe, if that was hard, then try to remember 2. Okay? And I want to meet you wherever you're at. Okay. All right, now it's time for the soul part of our time. So activating our soul. And today we're going to be practicing gratitude. It's one of my favorite things. And so what we're going to do is just, I think I'm going to actually just go side to side here, because we don't use these muscles that often. So I like to go side to side. So I'm just get down a little bit on my knees, but you do whatever works for you, whatever feels good. Okay, so think about all the things you're grateful for. Now give us about probably 30 seconds or so to do this. So list them off, things that you're grateful for. And I think it's good if you do it out loud, because again, it's that speaking, and like it's the whole process. You're moving your body, you're speaking, and so you're using different parts of your brain at once. And I think that's really good for us to keep us in the long game of life. So think of your gratitude, and I will be quiet. Okay. All right, so Now, I just want to say thank you for being with me here today and activating your brain, body, and soul. And if you want to come back and do another one later today, that's great. If you want to follow me, please follow me, subscribe, hit the like button, do all the things. And I appreciate you very much. Okay, till next time, bye.